The night was quiet. All the inhabitants of Equestria were in a deep sleep. Usually the Princess of the Night would never cast a sleep spell as strong as this, but she had her reasons. Even her older sister helped out with her plan. The two looked over the side of their ride and pointed down at the many houses they were approaching. Their stomachs dropped as their driver sent them into a dive. Despite the amount of noise coming from their enchanted sleigh, their spell had done the trick. No one came rushing to the window to investigate. The sleigh landed on the roof of the Apple family's house. Celestia levitated a large sack full of presents to the hands of a plump bearded being that walked on two legs. They watched as he sat on the chimney. With a deep breath, he disappeared from sight. It was amazing that a creature of his size with such heavy red clothing and a round sack managed to squeeze down a narrow brick hole. The two alicorns didn't have to wait long until he reappeared beside the sleigh with a small pop. Chuckling, he placed the large sack back and looked at the remaining houses in the distance. True, his little night adventure had only just begun, but he was glad to be given this chance again. After centuries of waiting, Celestia had finally invited the large bearded man to come to their world for one night. He clicked his tongue, and the reindeer that made it possible for the sleigh to fly took off. As the wind whistled in the princess's ears, they couldn't help but to smile at the thought of everyone's expressions in the morning. Their reactions would be priceless once they woke to discover that their gifts had increased tenfold. The sleigh continued flying through the night sky, dropping every now and then to the next house in need of a visit.